One of the biggest challenges that we have as an introvert, as for example, for me, it was one of the biggest challenge to start a YouTube channel, to start recording on the YouTube channel for a lot of very reasons, which we are not going to discuss in this one video. We are going to discuss in that the next video that you're going to watch. The name of the title of the video is how to overcome fear of YouTube and launch a YouTube channel, not videos, but then YouTube channel. So in this one video, we are going to talk about how did I shift it. Again, these are two interconnected anyway. How did I start off creating assets on YouTube and focusing on long-term cash flow than this part of it. Again, it is something similar to what Alex Herbosi said in today's interview with Tom Billy, yesterday's interview with Tom Billy, where asset rich, cash flow broke in that. So I even am in this stage, but then the moment you start creating multiple assets over a period of time, what's going to happen? Oh God, what he said was so true. Over a period of time, what happens is when you start creating those assets, it just starts paying that cash flow, but then on the moment also you need to be focusing. So to focus on this one, we are not talking about this part of it, but then we are going to talk about this part of it, asset creation. Point number one, but thank you so much for joining in. Point number one is I used to take a lot of one-to-one calls back in the day. I still do, but then I'm taking like 2 to 3 one-to-one calls at the moment. I'm recording this on 21st of September 2022. Way back, I used to take like 4 calls, 5 calls, 7 calls way back, say last year. So what used to happen in one-to-ones is either you are answering same questions, similar questions, or exactly the same question. You're just repeating yourself with different clients. Now, what that made me is I am doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Why don't I just record a video on that one and circulate it? I did not circulate the video, but then what I started to do is every question that was being asked, what I started to do is try to convert that to a video. So for example, if you are not able to start a YouTube channel, I'm going to share you this one video, or the next video, or the previous video of it, or some video of it. So what I'm trying to do is I am creating assets. Was the first one, short-term calls versus long-term assets. I gained huge experience in these calls, but they were not paying me anything. Either they were paying like 2,000 rupees, 3,000 rupees a month, that's all. I was barely making 5,000 rupees a month way back last year. I am not even making that today, but then starting off the journey, being broken, you start off the journey, you have like big projections and all. Anyways, point being, like I shifted from short-term calls, which helped me gain a lot of experience. Now I just started creating assets over it. So over a period of time, I've got like more than 400 videos in this channel, 76 plus hours of content in this channel, just by taking the questions or just documenting what I'm learning, or just thinking about what can benefit you, be it priority, be it relevant, and start creating content for you, creating assets for you. Point number one. Point number two, point number one was short-term calls versus long-term assets. That's what I think YouTube is there for. Point number two is, if you think, like I kind of covered this in the previous point. The second point is I have created more value than transaction. One of the core things that I believe in is your credibility, your trust, the awareness of you. It grows when you have done more of it. Now, it may pay you today, it may pay you tomorrow, it may pay you like a year after that. But then what you gain when you're doing a lot of things and you're stacking, see, I've got like 76-ish hours of content on YouTube, just one single platform. Now, what it helped me do is it helped me create stories, create examples. Personally, I can agree. So this is something that I've also said to everyone that is getting interacted with me over a period of time, is like, just start recording your YouTube videos and start publishing it. Forget about viewers, subscribers, blah, 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 editing part of it. But what is going to happen is you are going to grow in your own journey. And when you meet the right person who's going to pay you money, you will be at a state where you will be so confident in what you're doing. You will be talking with conviction and confidence, like, okay, this is what I do, this is what I charge for. Boom, you will be in that stage. So when you create more value in the market, like say you're helping people out in so many different ways with content pieces, like this is, you need this, I've got this, you need this, I've got this, you need this, I've got this. You have got the free videos that you create are nothing but the products that you've created and you're showcasing in your showroom. Like, I've got everything you need for. Everything you need. I've got like 400 products over here. Now that you have 400 products, which one do you need? Tell me your need. Tell me what do you need help from me. I'm going to show you that particular product. I'm going to package it, give you a bundle of like 7 to 10 different the products that I've kind of created, bundle it and give it to you. That's the whole psychology that we work on. So when you create more value, trust, credibility and awareness grows inside the market over a period of time. And when it happens over a period of time, what's going to happen is you yourself is going to learn so many things about you, your market, your industry, your world, your domain, your niche, that is always, you are always going to have that upper hand of it. Okay, point number 3 is you are automating the whole thing. I've got like small hair which kind of disturbs me, that's why it's like kind of complete open up. Third one is about automating the questions, automating the queries. So I've got like this 4 doctor Mr. Rule that I've got is DRBA. So I record videos for 4 things. Cool. First I document what I'm going through or what I'm learning or what I'm struggling with. The second is all about reminding myself. So first and foremost that I'm talking to, the video is just talking to me or the older version of me where I can just help fuzzle out. Third one is going to be benefiting you. How can I benefit you with any piece of content that I create? The fourth one is all about automation. Any question that you ask, tomorrow is going to be converting. I'm going to convert that into a video format because I have answered you. There may be 1,000 different people who is also struggling with the same question. Why not with your question help everyone out there? So when I follow this particular process, that's the only reason that I was kind of this video. I was struggling with videos and not videos. I was struggling. I was literally struggling for like 10 minutes. I was struggling with for 20 minutes. I was not having ideas. I was like, what can I write? I was just struggling with ideas. But then I was like, okay, let me go way back and how did I started creating assets on YouTube? I'm going to create an asset on how I started creating assets on. So how I started creating assets on YouTube is these fundamental principles, we I would say. And the next video that you have to be watching is how to overcome fear of YouTube and start launching a YouTube video. So you can just search for that title, how to overcome fear of YouTube and launch YouTube channel. I think that's the link that I'm going to have. So that even you, because starting a YouTube channel is a huge thing. It's like you're opening a showroom, which is not towards the end of the day. But then when we start off, it's like a huge monster that I had. So how did I face? What are the steps that I took to reach to a point to even record? Because recording in itself for YouTube is a huge task. Like it's like a biggest monster that you're going to face. So how did I did that in stages, step by step. I'm going to share that with you in that video. Thank you so much for making this video me and the topic a part of your day. May peace and blessings be upon you and your loved ones. I'm going to see you there.